Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Raider Field here in beautiful Hudson, Wisconsin for the first boys soccer match of the 2018 season for your Hudson Raiders. They're hosting the Rice Lake Warriors this evening, the undefeated Rice Lake Warriors. So it looks to be an exciting contest. This is Chuck Bublitz joining you here. Excited for another season of Raiders soccer. It's been a challenging start for the Raiders. Tough competition, haven't always gotten the results they're looking for, but great opportunity to open in front of their home crowd for the first time with a win tonight. The Warriors are lining up with Holmstrom in goal, that's number 00. In midfield, they've got number 2, Lewis Larson. They've got a defender wearing the number 8, Cole Schnoor. Number 10 is Griffin Van Gilder, he's a midfielder. Senior co-captain Michael Burley will play defense and wearing the number 11. We've got Cole Clark wearing the number 14 in the midfield. We've got Ethan Peterson also in midfield. He's wearing number 16. Owen Hultman is a defender wearing the number 17. The forwards are number 19, co-captain Mason Nolan, and number 20, Ben Kemp. And Logan Severson, number 23, will be in midfield. The Raiders line up with Phillipson up top. We got Braden Miller in the defense, number 3. Phillipson, of course, wearing the number 2. Number 5, Ryan Muthaden is playing high. Number 6, Cole Ober in D. Number 7, Luke Johnson playing in the midfield. Number 8, Sam Ross also in the midfield. 14, as always, Corey Denning in goal. Tygo Kelly stepping in. Sophomore defender, number 18 on the right side. We've got Nick Thompson, 20. He's playing centrally in the defense. Colton Prater, number 21 in midfield. And number 23, Connor Johnson also out there. And we are underway. That's Johnson pressuring early. Joined by Phillipson. Stepping in front is Luke Johnson. Poked away. One back by the Warriors. Colton Prater pressuring, looking to play the ball down the left flank there. Tygo Kelly shepherds it out, throwing for Hudson. And the 2018 home season's underway here for the Raiders. Ober removing, looks like Coach Solom forgot a cone out there. Everybody makes mistakes. Phillipson pressuring. Wins the ball to a Kelly. Nice little touch. Heads up. Finds Prater. Able to turn. One back there by number 23. Nice job by Severson, and Rice Lake looking to get on the attack. Twice in the early going, they're looking to go down the flanks. Nicely played out there by the Raiders. Looking to build out of the back. Can't quite connect there with the forwards with Connor Johnson. Tygo Kelly shielding nicely, wins the ball, picks his head up, looks to do a big switch, and that may sneak through from Muthaden. It is going, almost going to. Really nice job recovering there by the Rice Lake defender. That's number 8, Cole Schnoor. Love the idea from Tygo Kelly there. Picked his head up, saw the space on the far side, looked to get the big switch, and was able to win the throw-in. So Raiders with the throw-in early. Luke Johnson, pressured, maintains possession, head up. Looks with the left-footed shot, skies it up and over, but that is his preferred foot. So not a terrible look. Goal kick here for the Raiders. Pardon me, goal kick for the Warriors. Everyone's in early season form. Again, this is Chuck Bublitz joining you here from Raider Field, bringing you boys soccer. Got my trusty cameraman, Adam Tilson, here beside me, and his understudy, Rex W, is in the house as well tonight. So it's going to be a really exciting evening for soccer and videography. Prater with the ball here for the Raiders. Quick turn, maintains possession, head up, finds O'Kelly. Again, looks like he's going to, thought about the switch. Find Phillipson, nice little touch off to Prater on the little overlapping run. Well done there to Johnson. He's going to sneak inside. Here's a great opportunity for the Raiders. What are they going to be doing with Connor Johnson? Oh, just flashes it wide. He had Muthaden crashing. Nobody there on the far post as he slotted it across. I couldn't tell. It looks like he was probably trying to shoot the ball. Wasn't able to, but you'd love to see someone crash in there with the way he was attacking the near post with his run. You'd love to see if someone crashed in that back post completely wide open. So early opportunity there in the 3rd minute for the Raiders to try and get on the board. Lovely combination play between O'Kelly, Phillipson, and Prater. Strong run from Connor Johnson, showing off his strength there to muscle in behind the defender, and shot or cross. It was a dangerous ball that he played across. Just nobody making that 3rd man run. If Scott Mersini were here, he'd probably have something very intelligent to say about soccer tactics, but he's not, so you'll have to put up with me. Throwing for the Warriors. Rice Lake with the throw in, looking to go down. He's looking for number 10, Griffin Van Gilder. Over his head, falls to Luke Johnson. Luke Johnson maintaining possession here to Prater. Prater, did not see that coming. That was a nice job by Ben Kemp, and then Prater gets his arms up over Kemp's shoulders. Fouls him, free kick for the Warriors. It looks like number 11, Michael Burley, the co-captain, is going to take it. About a little over 50 yards out from goal here, quite a ways. They're lining up on the top of the 18, are the Warriors. Looking to play it into the mix, get a flick on. They do. There to win the second ball with his back is Nick Thompson, cleared out to Paul Phillipson. And the Raiders have an opportunity to break here. They got numbers up, potentially. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Prater looks to slot it through, plays it right to the defender, but one back by Connor Johnson. Slotted it through for Ryan Muthaden. Well covered there by Burley. Clears it out, but only as far as Sam Ross there. Back to Luke Johnson, and the Raiders maintain possession here and keep the ball in the Rice Lake half. Switch it from left to right, far side and near side as you're watching on your screen. Paul Phillipson, one touch to Muthaden, looking to return it. Just does, in fact, run out, throw in for the Warriors. Like the way early that Hudson's playing quick, and they're looking to combine. Phillipson wins it, finds Prater. It's one touch, 2, 3. Slots it over to Ross. Ross takes one touch inside, looking for the shot off of his right foot. Blocked there and cleared out by the Warriors. Nick Thompson off his head. Turns. Well done by Thompson. Over to Ober. So again, a bright start for the Warriors here, or for the Raiders. We're in the 6th minute of play now, and they have looked dangerous a number of times. Here's Paul Phillipson with another chance on the right flank. Cuts it back. Colton Prater, shot. Blocked. Great save there by Zach Holmstrom in goal. Prater kicked it right at him, but with a lot of pace, and Holmstrom was up to the task. Good positioning. Holmstrom with the restart. Won by Ross. Falls to, looks like Severson. Out to Kemp. Kemp looking down that center channel. Thompson covering, Denning out. A little early action for Corey Denning, making it look easy. Quick off his line. Comfortable save. Denning punting it down. Over the head. Nobody challenging it there. You'd like to see someone, contest that 50-50 ball. Sam Ross does win it to Muthaden. Nice first touch. And then Prater in space. Prater's had a lot of space. Ooh, fancy little spin there, and he's got nobody in front of him. Tries to cut through two people, but it does fall to Paul Phillipson. Great saving tackle there. Knocking it out. Corner kick for the Raiders. Fantastic first touch there from Prater. Looks like it might have been easier to just keep attacking. The defenders were giving him space. He tried to slot it across to Johnson, though. Raiders end up winning a corner kick. Prater to take it. Muthaden coming over. They're going to send one man. Prater checking for 10. And Muthaden takes it short. Back to Prater. Off of his left. Curling at far post. Just a little bit too high. You can see the intention there. Execution looks a little early season yet. Goal kick, Warriors. Holmstrom setting up the goal kick here for the Warriors. 0-0 game, 8th minute of play. Played out, throw in for the Raiders. Teams are sitting on the far side of the field this fall, where they had been sitting on the near side previous seasons. Luke Johnson, right through for Phillipson. Nice run. Oh, the first touch just falls behind him, but he does get it back to Connor Johnson. Colton Prater taking it in front there of, not Severson, of Kemp, pardon me. Ooh, just gave the ball away there. Now Rice Lake looking to get in on the attack. Good first touch, good second touch, but expertly done there by Braden Miller playing in defense. Wins the ball back right away. Cleared up. Luke Johnson with Lewis Larson on him. Plays it out to Miller there. Larson steps in, attempting to win the ball back, fouling Miller. Free kick, Raiders. So the ball to Prater now in the corner. Looking to take on the defender one-on-one. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch. Defenders close in, looking to flick it over into the center. Easy save for Holmstrom there. Wasn't a lot of movement there for Prater as he was, pardon me. He had the ball on the far side. Got to make some runs for him, boys. Back to Denny. He's always composed on the ball. Severson won it. Second ball won there by Ross. Prater around the first defender, and here come the Raiders. So it looks like they got a 5-on-4 here if they work it. Slotting it through, looking for Phillipson's speed. Phillipson able to get a second touch on it. Can he keep it in? He is not quite able to. Burley kicks it out. A little bit of a ping pong ball there. Ryan Muthaden has it. Throw in for the Warriors. Fantastic job by Burley there to chase Phillipson down and save the corner kick. Ultimately win a throw-in for his team. Here come the Warriors. Nope. Braden Miller steps in. Wins it to Prater. Tygo Kelly, pardon me, making the run on the far side there. If he makes that run a little wider initially, it's always easier to come in, and it looks like that's what Prater's telling him. Start the run out wide, and you can always run in. It's easier than trying to chase the ball as it's running away from you. Kemp here on the ball for the Warriors. O'Kelly wins it. Head up. Looking for Johnson. I think he thought Prater was maybe going to run through on it and did a little dummy there. Was not the case. Ross on the ball, turns. Over to Miller. Prater to Johnson. Johnson to Muthaden. Nicely done there. Muthaden held his run. He's able to keep the ball in. Drops it back. Lovely ball for Prater. Do something with it here, Colton. Top of the box. 1 defender, 2 defender. Nice job by Kemp. Great job recovering there and winning the ball back. Thompson picks up the ball right away, head up, looking to play that penetrating pass, looking over the top to Muthaden. Muthaden takes it off his chest. I think he just misjudged that there a little bit. Didn't maybe select the surface that he wanted of his body. And now here comes Nolan playing it up for Grant Van Gilder. One away there by Miller. Nicely done. Raiders here 12 minutes into the game. They're just physically winning one-on-one battles. That's, I think, the difference in the game early here. They go at each other, strength or speed, and the Raiders are winning it here. Ball a little bit over O'Kelly's head. Throw in here for the Warriors. O'Kelly wins it. Kemp to Ober. Rolls off his foot for another Warrior throw-in. And, hey, we got a ball boy down there. All right. He's a real MVP. Throw in there to Larson. Crafty player in midfield is Larson, number 2. Severson on the flank for Nolan. Looking to cross the ball in. Thompson there to step up and win it. Sleeps past Prater. Burley just skies it. Looks like I think Ross got a touch on it there. And then Miller trying to cut it back. Ends up working out in his favor, and he plays it through for Prater and made the little diagonal run there. Just couldn't control it. Burley on the ball now for the Warriors. Looking to go right up back that flank, that direct ball, that vertical ball right up where all the bodies were. It's a tough ball to play there. Luke Johnson, worked out well for him. Nolan stuck in front, but Johnson got it back, and here we go. Paul Phillipson using his speed to get him behind the defense. Muthaden made a nice run. Phillipson had to slow down off of some really good defense by Cole Clark there. Fabulous one-on-one defending. Tygo Kelly keeps it in to Connor Johnson. Nice little 1-2 around the first defender. Stepping in nicely there's Burley, second defender. Lewis Larson playing it up. Slips under Cole Ober's foot. Does find Ross, though. Turns, has time, finds Phillipson. Looking to... Nope, thought maybe he was going to slip it through to Johnson's run there. I think wise that he didn't. It was a pretty well-marked run. Tygo Kelly, I don't think he was sure if he was passing to Phillipson or to Johnson there, but the Raiders maintain possession, and now Ross to Prater. Being patient with the ball, which is nice. Muthaden now on the left flank. Cuts it inside to his right foot. Looks to slot it for Phillipson. Lovely ball, Phillipson. Great first touch. Phillipson. Oh, and another wonderful chance here in the 14th minute of play. Great ball by Ryan Muthaden. Found the foot of Paul Phillipson. I love the way his first touch carried him past the defender. And then I wonder if he could have shot instead of taking that second touch. But as it was, Zach Holmstrom was called into play. And Zach Holmstrom won. Throw in here for the Warriors. Back to Denning. He's out. Just clears it out. Played to safety. The way this game's going, smart play. Don't try to do too much. So we are just now into the 15th minute of play. It's a 0-0 game between the Hudson Raiders and Rice Lake Warriors. It's been an opening quarter of an hour dominated really by the Raiders, both in their physical abilities, just overpowering the Warriors when they have the ball, running past them when they don't, and also tactically, just Hudson has looked pretty sharp. That final pass in the final third has been lacking, but their ability to possess the ball and to combine has been sharp so far. Ball does run out of play. Goal kick, Raiders. Still no substitutions. And that will be a challenge with the teams lining up on the opposite side of the field. Not sure I'll be able to see the players coming in. A little pressure there by number 20, Ben Kemp. But deflects out for a Raider throw-in. O'Kelly looking for Prater. And he'll throw it in again. Center referee asking him to back up a little bit. It's been a pretty quiet night for our center ref. A couple of times he's had to blow his whistle, but it's been a pretty tame game in that regard. Connor Johnson pressuring Burley now. Burley just clears it up for throwing, and Hudson throwing the ball down the field. Again, O'Kelly. Luke Johnson comes over this time. Can't miss him with his flowing brown locks. Hair truly is the envy of the entire school. Cleared out. Corner kick. Raiders. And again, we're going to go the two-man, and they're doing it quick. Rice Lake's not paying attention. They got a two-on-nobody over here. Prater on the ball. Muthaden making the run this time. Prater looks to play it to Muthaden. Poked out. Ooh, thought that came out off of a Rice Lake player. Judged to have come off the Hudson player, and Rice Lake looking to take this quick. Great run early by Larson. The throw just doesn't get there in time. Just didn't have enough oomph on it. Nice little piece of skill there. A little extended arm by O'Kelly there off of Larson. Nothing called. No harm, no foul. Ooh, that was a possible illegal throw. Going big there. In principle, not a bad idea, but somebody's got to be there to get on the other end of it. Settled there now by Peterson. Pressure by Prater. Prater's going to win the ball back. Cuts it inside Peterson. Attacking, looking to get it on his right foot. Takes it on his left foot. Right at Holmstrom. Gets his third save of the game. And it remains 0-0. Holmstrom with a deft punt. Kemp and Larson. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication there, possibly. Oh! Tumbling is Tyg O'Kelly. Getting the ball. This ball kid's really doing his work tonight. Getting his steps in, that's for sure. Oh, Johnson made the run, forgot the ball. Kept in, won by Luke Johnson. To Prater, drops it back to O'Kelly. Again, looking for the big ball. That's an asset to have at an outside back, is the ability to boot the ball the width of the field to a forward on the opposite end. Taken by Ross, left for Prater. Prater back to Ross. Ross turns, finds Johnson. Johnson unable to touch it away. Nice job defensively there. Early cross from O'Kelly, looking for Muthaden, just bends away from him. Love the look there. First time playing it into that space on the far post. But again, the problems plaguing the Raiders, that final touch, that final pass just lacks the necessary quality to pierce the Warrior net. Holtman here. Looks like that went off of Ben Kemp. Throw in. Raiders. Denny. Joe Kelly. Oh, my apologies. That's it's a Warrior throw-in apparently. Coach Solom's on the other side. I think he and I were of the same mind, thinking that was a Raider throw-in, but proves not to be the case. And here comes Lewis Larson for the Warriors. Is this their opportunity here? Oh, right off of Kolober's face, it looks like. That had to have hurt. But for the Warriors, it's their first corner kick of the game. Lewis Larson lines up to take it. He strikes the ball very nicely. Watching him in warm-ups here before the game, and he has the ability to place the ball right where he wants it. Warriors lining up Raiders rather lining up zonally defensively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players coming in here for the Warriors. Towards the far post, headed down and wide. Looks like Logan Severson, their senior midfielder, rose up to meet that and just was unable to direct it on net. Falls harmlessly wide. Right away, Denny to O'Kelly. Looks like that's kind of their preferred. Saw the space there, did O'Kelly, but there was no one there. Split the defense to 0-1. And here come the Warriors again, their second chance. Love the look by Mason Nolan there. He settles it and tries to go straight to net. Unable to keep it down, can't get his knee over the ball, so skies it, but love the idea. They're looking for some spark offensively, and I find that goals usually do that, so why not shoot? Can't shoot. If you don't shoot, you can't score. Over the top again to Muthaden. Ball's going to settle in. Nice ball by Ross there. Muthaden runs it down. Oh, wonderful job stepping around. Thought he was going to be able to get by him. Good recovery there. Ross's first touch just a little bit too far for him. Settled by Larson. A little back heel there. Looking to go up into the corner. Nick Thompson's got that red. Drops it back to Denning. Right out to Ober. O'Kelly opens up there. Prater checks back for it. Ooh, Muthaden was looking over the top. Prater was playing to his feet. A little bit of miscommunication there. And there comes Peterson now. Crossing it middle for Larson's, made it a little run up. Nice recovery by Ross, but the Warriors maintain possession. Good step by O'Kelly as Kemp was looking to shoot there. Severson. Ross wins the ball. Over to Luke Johnson. Slides it through to Prater, and here come the Raiders. Right away looking to slide it through to Phillipson. Love the ball behind him. Oh, just a little bit too far. Picked up as Holtman for the punt. Lots of Rice Lake changes coming here at the next opportunity. If you can help me see any numbers, that would be awesome. As well as looks like Chase MacArthur is going to be entering the game for the Raiders. If you can see the numbers of any of the Rice Lake players, the guys on the far side with the yellow pennies, I need their numbers. So you can't see them now, but I just need help. Just call me. Just let me know if you see them. Ooh. Prater here looking for Phillipson. Settles it off his chest. He had Muthaden making the run on the far side. Settles it down now. Wisely just plays possession. Prater takes it back to Ross over to Muthaden, who's making the runs here now. Looks like Johnson's making the near post run. Nobody's making the far post run. That's going to be a goal kick, and substitutions entering for both teams. Chase MacArthur coming in. Looks like for the Raiders, and hard to see here. Looks like we got. Yeah, unsure. Looks like we got number 9. Do we have maybe a 21? Nope. 14 possibly. Nope, 14's already in. 17. So we're going to go through and see if we can figure out how to enter the game here for you folks. As 12 and 15. So we got 9, 12, 15, and I believe there's one more player, if we can determine that. Entering the game at the last stoppage for the Warriors. Number 9, Lucas Ho. Number 12, Bryce Bredigan. And number 15, Colborne Alberg. Into the game for the Warriors. Number 17, Chase MacArthur. So Ho, Bredigan, and Alberg in. as well as possibly Joey Schmitz, if we can see if Mr. 13's number 13 is out there, not Mr. 13. And 17, Chase MacArthur, is going to get his first touch. He also just entered the game, poked away from him. His first action of the game tonight. Prater, nice little touch around one defender, two defenders, shoots. Great save by Holmstrom. Really well done. He was moving to his left. He had to cut it back to his right and push it wide with both hands. Like the idea by Prater there to try and go the opposite direction, but Holmstrom was up to the challenge. Prater calling, looks like Ross is going to go over there. And number 13 is in. Additionally, into the game for the Warriors, number 13, Joey Schmitz. Prater takes it long, through the hands of Holmstrom. Tygo Kelly is there and just pops it over. Great chance for the Raiders again, and they just can't find the back of the net. 25th minute, the game remains 0-0. Holmstrom, won by Severson. Touch there by Nolan. Nice job by MacArthur to recover. Ross maintains possession. Thompson over to Chase MacArthur. Stumbles over the ball there, rolls out, throw in Warriors. Long throw for the Warriors. Ross clears it high. Connor Johnson working to go get over to it, won by Burley. Ho trying to chase the ball down. Phillipson, and now straight through to MacArthur. MacArthur takes one touch, settles it. Johnson over to help him. Connor Johnson turns, looks. Connor Johnson now, Ross getting his way a little bit. Over to Miller. Back to Johnson. Johnson head up, attacking two defenders, trying to go two, trying to go through three, trying to go through four. Does not usually work, and it didn't that time. Cleared out. Miller back. Johnson runs through, settles it off his chest. Picks his head up and looks for Phillipson. Big switch. Can Paul get a first touch on it? Unable to, but runs around the defender. Oh, almost going a corner kick there for the Raiders. O'Kelly with the throw, but first, substitution. Anybody get this number? Who just came in? Is it 9? I can't tell. So, throw into Prater. Good physical challenge there from the defender. Drops it back. Tygo Kelly right away, looking for Phillipson. Flicked over. Oh, Nick Thompson steps up, just slides under his foot, and the Raiders maintain possession. Into the game at the last stoppage for the Raiders, number 5, Ryan Muthaden. Chase MacArthur looking to drop it centrally. Nobody's there for him in that space. Cleared up by the Warriors. Nick Thompson keeps it in for the Raiders. 28th minute of play, still a 0-0 game. Oh, just a little bit too hard for Luke Johnson, but Colton Prater's coming back there, looking for Muthaden. Muthaden steps in front of the defender. Nice recovery there. Wins it. Tygo Kelly looking to play it into the corner for the diagonal run there of Phillipson. A little bit too far for him, throwing for the Warriors. Muthaden's got his shoe off, it looks like. A little bit of a wardrobe malfunction here. Putting it back on, and Warriors do him a favor, kick the ball out, throw in for Hudson. Tygo Kelly over to take the throw. Muthaden's back up and running around. Oh, O'Kelly looking. Finds Prater. Back to O'Kelly. First time for MacArthur. A little bit far. MacArthur fighting for it. Wins it. Settles it. Plays it to Holmstrom for an easy pickup. So that's pretty well representative of the entire first 29 minutes of the game here. Hudson dominating both with their technical ability, that nice ball by Tygo Kelly, their physical ability, the way Chase MacArthur won that ball, and then at the end, turns into Holmstrom catching practice. Raiders are going to look to see if they can translate some of their... Oh, and here's an opportunity for the Warriors. Severson right through the middle there to Nolan. Nolan takes one touch. Great recovery by Ross. Wins the ball. Oh, looks a lot like he won the ball there, and in a fair manner. The referee, he who knows more than me, judged that not to be the case. I will trust his judgment. I defer to his experience and his better proximity to the play. And this is a really dangerous opportunity here. You can see we're 26 yards, 27 yards out. Just off to the, if you're the Raiders, the left side of the goal. Great opportunity here. Nolan drives it through right to Denning's breadbasket, makes that save look easy. Struck directly on frame, but Corey Denning was up to the task. And here come the Raiders. Now Chase MacArthur switched over. He's on the right side. Paul Phillipson, great first touch, picks his head up. Back to Prater. Prater turns. Ross making the run, finds Ross. Oh, just overruns the ball. Shoot, maintain possession. Good decision there. Back over to Miller, and the Raiders build the attack with possession in the final third. Ross, two defenders on, drops it back to Prater. Luke Johnson dropping back, provide a little bit of a support there. Phillipson, deflected pass as he was looking for Prater. Luke Johnson wins it back with help from Phillipson there. Over to Muthaden on the left flank. One touch, two touch, leaks. Is able, oh. I was going to say, I like the little hesitation touch there. Just a little bit too far, though, as it ran out of bounds. Like the way that the Raiders kept playing until the whistle, though. But the whistle did come. Holmstrom looks like he's switching balls, not up to his high standards. Here come the Rice Lake substitutes again. They have 4 subs. They use 4 subs. It's the Rice Lake way. Holmstrom. Oh. Nasty hit there. Bryce Breddingen really took one. Larson's going to be coming on for sure for the Warriors. It is it's hopping up here in the press box this evening. Everyone's up. Looks like we have a yellow card for Luke Johnson. Not quite sure what that was about. Maybe must have been something he said. And so he will leave the game. Yellow card caution issued to number 7, Luke Johnson. Is that 23? That makes him home. 22? Is it 22 or 23? It's 22, huh?
Yeah, 22.
22. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 22, Mason Holum. It's probably nothing to see, it's what you hear. So restart here, free kick for the Warriors. I love the idea of playing it right back up over the top. That Nolan was in an offside position there. Severson wins the ball.
I stay wide because it's really just hard for the viewer.
And it looks like here we've got Connor Johnson back into the game. Into the game for the Raiders, number 23, Connor Johnson.
I got like 7, 9.
O'Kelly with a restart for the Raiders. We're in the 33rd minute of play. Big swing from Nick Thompson. He's recovering back. Miller chasing. Shepherds the ball out, throwing here for the Raiders. Prater Drops it back to Miller. He's got Holm there. Holm takes one touch, back to Denning. Denning up and out. Throwing for the Warriors.
And we've had a problem with trying to address this, and it would always, it would just stick. It would never come apart.
Miller settles it. One back there by number 10, Van Gilder. Larson on the ball now for the Warriors. Over to Van Gilder on the flank. Looks to cross it. Takes a deflection. Mason Holm there. Skies it up and out, and that looks like it will be a corner kick. Corner kick.
I don't know. He's in his 40s.
Oh. Nope. The referee is indicating that it is a throw-in in the corner.
I don't really
Oh.
know what it looks like.
Yes, throw-in, a deep throw-in, not a corner kick. Nice job by the center ref, indicating to his assistant that he had the angle and that it did not go out over the end line, rather over the sideline. Long throw-in, Severson looking to take it, looking for the flick on there. Won by Thompson, but only down, not cleared out. Miller over to clear it out, but only as far as number 8 for the Warriors. Takes one touch, crosses it into the middle, settled by Van Gilder, dropped off for Larson. Larson takes a step back, looks to drive the ball on the net. Still not cleared for the Raiders here. Now Ross to Muthaden. Muthaden has two men on him. Ball falls back to his feet. Looks to go for the big clearance through to Chase MacArthur, and MacArthur's on the ball. First touch a little bit heavy, unable to get back onto it. One nicey there. Good pursuit by Cole Clark. Nice recovery. Connor Johnson screaming for the ball. Lovely job there by the ball person. Looking for Ross. Can't get it past Peterson. And here come the Warriors. Nope. Braden Miller. He's got Tygo Kelly. Square. Nice job by O'Kelly to get past the first defender there on the dribble. Cuts it back, left foot, serves it up, falls to Ross. Ross settles, first touch cleared away, all the way to Muthaden. Muthaden touches it. Oh, what an amazing save by Holmstrom. What a fabulous kick save. Another shot, and there's the goal for the Raiders. 35th minute of play. Number 8, Sam Ross finally breaks the deadlock, and the Raiders are in front. Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 8, Sam Ross. In the 35th minute of play, Hudson 1, Rice Lake 0. So, after a wonderful save on a great shot by Ryan Muthaden, the ball pops out, and off the volley, Sam Ross tucks it into the back of the net to put the Raiders in front. 1-0 here in the 35th minute of play. First 5 minutes after a goal are always critical, so let's see how the teams recover. Thompson has got a foul called there at Severson.
I could probably show you. Move the tripod. It should be like a smooth motion. It shouldn't be like. I mean, there's like a little.
Hudson possessing the ball right now, leading 1-0.
He doesn't want that.
Nice job splitting the defenders there. Lots of space for the Raiders to operate in midfield. Really acres of space. Nick Thompson stepping up now. We've almost gone to a 3 men in the back here with the way the game's progressing. I like that move by Coach Solom. And now looks like we have a substitution, Luke Johnson, coming back into the game for Holm, and then Nick Thompson will drop back. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 7, Luke Johnson. So Johnson back in after his had to leave the field because of the yellow card that he received. I'm assuming for some sort of dissent. He was not involved in the actual physical aspects of the play, but went over afterwards as captain to talk to the referee and was issued a yellow card for, well, I assume whatever he had to say. Again, O'Kelly with a throw. And a lot of action here on this near side of the field. Some quick switches over to the left side, but the build-up play has been through kind of O'Kelly, through Phillipson when he's been over here. Luke Johnson looking for Muthaden. They were a little bit mixed up. Muthaden was looking to cut inside. Johnson will play a little bit more over the top. Goal kick, Warriors.
Take over? Okay.
Ball played
When you do this
out
by yourself,
off of a
you don't necessarily
Raider defender.
monitor the audio.
Throw in.
But it's good to check this. And
for the Warriors. Looking for Van
I
Gelder.
didn't wear it because it just from here to there it wasn't really a reach. Yeah, I think that's
Again,
good.
throwing Peterson, number 16, will take it for the Warriors this time. So they're working their way slowly down into the Raiders' defensive third. Larson switched over. Good decision there. Ball finds his feet. First touch a little heavy. He looks to get around Muthaden. Muthaden wins the ball back, unable to keep it in. Another throw in for the Warriors. Warriors are leading 1-0 here in the 38th minute of play. Rice Lake looking to get it back. Cleared out nicely by Ober. Oh, just Johnson didn't read the ball well, but it worked out well. Fell to Muthaden. To Prater. To Ober. O'Kelly. Dropping off back to Prater.
He'll still be talking.
To O'Kelly. Kelly turns on the Jets. Looking for MacArthur to get in behind the defense. Is able to get a touch on the ball. They can't locate it. Connor Johnson almost there to tuck it into the net. That was fabulous effort by Chase MacArthur there. He played all the way through to the end and was able to poke the ball off the goalkeeper and create a potential opportunity for his team. Phillipson checking back into the game for the Raiders. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 2, Paul Phillipson. Phillipson back in. He will, looks like he'll go over on the left-hand side where Muthaden was.
15 to 30 seconds more recording after he's done talking. You're good. You can start putting.
Muthaden now playing, looks like a little bit more centrally. Cut off nicely by Peterson there. Head up. Rice Lake's just in a position where for them to string a couple passes together. Nice job by Larson there. Headed back. Dendy picks it up. Good defense by the Raiders. And a quick restart. Johnson misplays a little for Thompson. Has to chase it down. He's got Miller out on his left. Plays it to him. Just a little bit of accuracy lacking in those last couple passes. Johnson checks back for the ball. Plays it to Muthaden. Over to O'Kelly. Prater with a run in behind the defender. Now cuts inside. Slows it down. Back over to O'Kelly. He's got Johnson for him. One defender coming. Oh, cuts it inside the defender. Does pull it off. Ball slides through to Luke Johnson, playing his left foot, shooting and scoring. Fabulous job there by Luke Johnson, scoring the second goal in the 40th minute of play there, assisted by number 23, Connor Johnson. Goal for the Raiders! Scored in the 40th minute of play by number 7, Luke Johnson. Assisting on the play, number 23, Connor Johnson. Johnson from Johnson. Raiders 2, Warriors 0. So, with a little over 5 minutes left until halftime, the Raiders are able to double their lead off a fabulous shot by Luke Johnson. Connor Johnson slid it all the way across to him. Took one touch to get around the defender on his left foot. Just really drove it into the back of the net. Great shot. And that finishing touch that the Raiders were lacking for so long. Start the clock, please. That finishing touch that the Raiders were lacking for so much of the first half, they have found here towards the end. And here they go again. Playing direct, looking to go through MacArthur. I got to tell you, I'm really impressed by Cole Clark. Chase MacArthur, really, with his speed and his strength, has put him under pressure. And he's done a fabulous job both positionally and with his effort to thwart what the Raiders are trying to do through number 17. Prater to Johnson. Johnson looks to turn. Ball bouncing around. Cleared out finally by the Warriors. Won by Nick Thompson. Just nods it down, though. Nolan able to get back onto it. They're fighting for the ball. Nolan now wins it over for, that looks like Ben Kemp. Kemp looking back for Nolan. Deflect off of O'Kelly. Rolls all the way back to Clark. Tipped by Johnson to keep it away from Larson, but Larson wins it back. Great job first touch finding Peterson there, and here comes an attacking opportunity for the Warriors. Peterson playing it for Van Gilder. Miller pressuring. Van Gilder gets the cross off. Was not deflected, played out, goal kick for the Raiders. 41st minute of play. Ball comes back to Luke Johnson. Oh, slides away from him. He's able to pick it back up to Muthaden.
And it is zoomed in.
Ball's getting a little sticky here, it looks like. Over the top again, looking for MacArthur, but Clark's playing that all the way. He's playing off. You play it to his feet there in that situation. When you got the defender just hanging off, looking for that over the top ball, just play it to MacArthur's feet. And I think as he, kind of gets a little bit more integrated here, he'll start to figure that out. Number, Bueller, anybody? Well, I can't see the numbers. I don't know who it is. Falls back to Johnson. Whew. Great opportunity here. Looks like they brought in an additional player, we're number 15, freshman call-up from the JV team, who is not on the roster. We'll see if we can find out who that is. So we're in the 43rd minute of play here. 3 minutes left in the first half. Raiders leading 2-0, and on the attack for more. Nice move by Prater to get around the first player. Cuts it back again. Good recovery there. Finds Johnson. Just can't get it on the turn. I love the attempt. Here's their... Miller. A lot of one-on-one play now. Just getting a little sloppy. A lot of one-on-one play. Foul called, though, on the Warriors. Raider free kick. Luke Johnson over to take it. Looks like plays it right away to Colton Prater. No one's going to pressure him. They're taking their time. Prater's going to shoot. Prater's going to score. Make that look easy. Make that look easy. 43rd minute. 43rd minute. Colton Prater from Luke Johnson. Goal for the Raiders! Scored in the 43rd minute of play by number 21, Colton Prater. Assisting on the play, number 7, Luke Johnson. Prater from Johnson. Raiders 3, Warriors 0. Lovely, lovely heads-up play from the co-captain. They stepped over the free kick, realized that Rice Lake wasn't paying attention, played it quickly to Prater. He took 2 touches, big shot. He's got a bbig leg, and I don't even know if the goalie knew that the ball was in play. Rice Lake, in a game like this, can't afford to make mistakes like that. 44th minute of play. Ball falls to Nolan. Johnson there. Oh, opportunity. That looks like a handball. Cleared out, though, by Miller. Nice job being on the spot defensively. Deep throw in here for the Warriors. Severson over to take it. O'Kelly defensively, shielding. Able to squeak the ball through, but Luke Johnson's there. Takes 1 touch, finds, I believe that's Trevor Nava-Barber. Wearing the number 15. Johnson for Phillipson. Great job. Good run. Well played. Barber making the run on the outside. Phillipson's going to find him. Just can't get there in front of the defender, but it is going to be a corner kick here in the final minute of the first half for the Raiders. So we've got Nava-Barber. Looking for the ball. Can't find the ball. Can't find the ball. Ball boy. About 30 seconds left. Not much time. Raiders got to hurry. Prater sets it down. Short to Muthaden. Looks like there was potentially a foul, and I would agree with that. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Prater sets up over it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's the end of the first half, with the Raiders leading the Warriors 3-0 off of goals from Sam Ross, Luke Johnson, and Colton Prater. This has been Chuck Bublitz with you. We will see you in the second half. And welcome back to Raider Stadium for the second half of this evening's boys soccer matchup between the Rice Lake Warriors and the Hudson Raiders. First half was a 45 minutes really dominated by the Raiders. They held the lion's share of the possession. They were winning one-on-one battles. They were attacking the Rice Lake goal with abandon. It took them, however, 35 minutes to finally break through as Sam Ross volleyed a deflected ball home for the opening goal. 5 minutes later, Luke Johnson took the ball, carried it around a defender, and scored off an assist from Connor Johnson. And 3 minutes after that, Rice Lake fell asleep on a free kick. Hudson capitalized as Luke Johnson played it quickly to Colton Prater. Colton Prater looked up, wasn't pressured, and drove the ball into the back of the net from distance for the third goal. So, we are underway here in the second half. Rice Lake's task is to score. Hudson's task is to not let them do that. Hudson wins if Rice Lake doesn't score any more goals, so see if they can put together an effective defensive effort here in the second half. And if they score 2, well, that's okay. Phillipson on the ball for the Raiders. Back to, looks like that's Liam O'Kelly here in the game. Foul on Larson. Free kick, Raiders. Prater standing over the ball. Luke Johnson behind him. Johnson runs over it. Prater looking to slot it back for Johnson. Overhits it. Goal kick. Warriors got a ball on the field as well. And I apologize, that was Tig O'Kelly playing at right back still for the Raiders, not his brother Liam. So another bright start here early in the second half for the Raiders. They're leading 3-0, and again, we're attacking the Warrior net. Braden Miller touches it back past Van Gelder. A little bit of a soft pass for Johnson, and here come the Warriors right away looking for Nolan. Shepherded off, poked around, fabulous effort, can't get directed into the net. Whew, that was close. Lovely effort by Nolan. And looks like we have actually Jared Biederman's checked into the game here for the Raiders. Into the game at the half for the Raiders, number 24, Jared Biederman. So Biederman now in goal for the Raiders. Denny gets a shutout in the first half. Biederman looking to do the same in the second. Long throw, won by Ross, the scorer of the opening goal, out for a Warrior throw-in. Again, that'll be taken by, looks like, number 8, Cole Schnorr. To Larson. Larson off his chest. One back by Prater, looking to touch it on Schnorr. Schnorr pokes it out. Prater looking for Ross. Able to maintain possession. Oh, over the top for Phillipson. Phillipson was checking back. Ross played it over the top. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Won by Clark. Severson. No, pardon me, that was Kemp there on the ball. And now it's Johnson on the ball. Luke Johnson for the Raiders. Stumbling. Tempted clearance by Hultman. And finally cleared out, but only as far as Nick Thompson. Back in for Luke Johnson. Out for a Warrior throw-in. Prater on the ball for the Raiders. Back for Ober. I think Rice Lake's going to need to tactically change the way that they're pressuring the ball and not just allow the Raiders to possess it. See if they can. Ooh, Muthaden with a great effort to try and keep it in. Just can't get there in time. Goal kick for the Warriors. Again, this point in time, Rice Lake trailing 3-0 to Hudson. Can't concede possession, I think, in the way that they have. Question is, do they have the fitness level to pressure against Hudson's ability to possess? Holmstrom. Lovely flick there. One there by Johnson. O'Kelly to Prater. Prater back to Ross. Ross to Muthaden. Checks back. Goes in to get the ball. Ooh. Just sticks under his foot a little bit and he leaves it there for the defender. Cleared up and it looks like it's going to stay in. Thompson really having to work. It's going to stay in the quarter. Great job by Nolan to win the ball. Just heavy, a little bit of a heavy touch. I like the effort. If he just could have controlled it a little closer to his body, he could have done something with it. Long throw to Prater. Flicks it looking for Ross. Ross does get on the ball. Poked away from him though and finds Lewis Larson. Larson won by Luke Johnson away from Larson. Over the top looking for Connor Johnson. Needs to check hard to that and win the ball. Good job by Hultman there for the Warriors. And now to Nolan. Nolan touches over one defender. Tries to poke it out and it is, tries to shoot it on goal and ends up poking it out for a Raider goal kick. So, Biederman with a goal kick here. Nice accurate distribution there. Finds Prater, flicks it on to Muthaden. Muthaden for Johnson. Johnson with a great effort to deflect it. Really nice work by Connor Johnson. Earns a deep throw in for the Raiders. Love the effort there from the forward. That's how you earn more minutes. I think one of the pieces of the Raider attack here that wonder if they're going to work on is there's been a number of times where they're just trying to play real direct. I like the through balls. They're on the ground. The pace of the passes, the weight of the passes is usually nice, and I love a well-weighted pass. But typically they're playing with defenders retreating. Here's Prater on the ball. Does his little Prater spin there. Little no-look pass then to Miller. Putting on all the tricks there is Colton Prater. Lovely switch to Tygo Kelly. Just misjudges it, but falls back to him. Carries it through, drops it off. Sam Ross, wonderful job there providing support for O'Kelly. Good position in the midfield. Raiders maintaining possession. Big switch looking for Muthaden. He's going to come down with it. Looks to volley right away. Takes a deflection. Going to be a corner kick for the Raiders, and the Raiders are going to make a couple substitutions here. Looks like we got 15 coming in, and Chase MacArthur 17. So, two-man corner kick. Over to Tyler, back to Prater. Prater cuts it inside, goes down, looking for the call, and he gets it. That's going to be a goal or a penalty kick for the Raiders. Entering the game at the last stoppage for the Raiders, number 17, Chase MacArthur, and number 15, Trevor Nava Barber. So here in the 54th minute of play, we've got a penalty kick for the Raiders. Colton Prater touched it around the defender. He lunged. Prater went down. The referee judged it to have been foul play. And here's an opportunity for the Raiders to extend their lead to 4-0. Prater over the ball. Short run up. Waiting for the whistle. Whistle comes. Goal follows. 4-0 Raiders. Goal for the Raiders in the 54th minute of play, scored by number 21, Colton Prater. Raiders 4, Warriors 0. So, 54 minutes in, Colton Prater doubles his tally on the evening. 2 goals. Raiders with a comfortable lead over the Warriors. Makes it difficult when your hometown team is playing the team with the mascot of your alma mater. So, deeper hole now for the Warriors to try to get out of. And in order to do that, they'll probably need the ball. Raiders are making that hard for them. Looking over the top again, looking for Chase MacArthur. Connor Johnson's running on there as well. Falls to Trevor Nava-Barber. Back to Ross. Takes one touch, cuts it back. 3-4 defenders around him. Shoots it. Saved. Corner kick. Raiders. Early season form here from yours truly. Can't quite find the words this afternoon. 55 minutes in, we got another wonderful corner kick opportunity. Again, it's looks like Trevor Nava-Barber's over there. Prater's over there. Prater going big, looking for our post. Nope. Looking for a goal kick. And here comes substitutions again for the Raiders. Looks like we have $14, $25, and maybe 11 coming in.
9 came in.
For which team? So 9's in.
Good teamwork up here.
25's in. We got
Or maybe it was 7.
11's in.
No, it really wasn't.
14. Oh, that must be Lou Smith. 14. Here comes pressure. I don't see number 9.
Max sideline just walked across the 30.
That's 13.
Oh my god, never mind.
Good teamwork. Good teamwork.
No, I need sleep.
Entering the game at the last stoppage for the Raiders, number 11, Connor Seidel. Number 14, Lou Smith. And number 25, so all the call-ups coming into the game here for the Raiders, not wearing
I got your text.
not wearing the numbers that are listed on the
I would
lineup
just
card.
go to a store and buy some batteries because by the time if I were to do it, it might be dead already. It's flashing right now. So I would just go to a store, buy some AAA batteries, and then just keep your receipt.
Chase MacArthur here on the ball for the Raiders. Toucher on one defender, taken away by a second, fighting through. Throw in for the Raiders.
Thank you.
So we're here in the 58th minute of play. Going to have some new 2018 season adjustments if the teams stay on the far side of the field. Difficult for yours truly with my poor eyesight to see who's coming into the game. But this time I believe it's Luke Beckemeyer. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 19, Luke Beckemeyer. Foul here on the Warriors. It's going to be a free kick for the Raiders, deep in Rice Lake territory. Looks like Nick Thompson standing over to take it. Bryce Lake holding the 6-yard line. Thompson, far post service, looking for and finding Tygo Kelly in the 59th minute of play. Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 18, Tygo Kelly. Assisting on the play, number 20, Nick Thompson. O'Kelly from Thompson. Raiders 5, Warriors 0. So, 59th minute of play, Tygo Kelly gets a ball from Nick Thompson, scores. Looks like that's number 4, Bennett Sparling, also entering the game for the Raiders. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 4, Bennett Sparling. So Sparling into the game, great opportunity. Games like this provide a wonderful opportunity for younger players and less experienced players to get some good minutes at the varsity level. And you can see that now. Sparling's in, Nava Barber's in the game. We've got Lou Smith in the game. You can see Sparling's come in. Chase MacArthur, who was not on the varsity team last year, is getting some minutes here now. Great opportunity. Seidel's in. Really wonderful chance here. Anybody know who 25 is here on the ball? Big, tall kid? Do you know who 25 is, the big, tall kid? For Ray Hudson? Then who's 14, the blonde kid? Or is that Denny? Is that Corey? Is that Corey? Oh. So, great chance here for the Warriors. Number 13, Joey Schmitz, looking to play it into the corner. Unable to connect with Nolan there. And now we got another round of substitutions here. .22 now entering the game, Mason Holum. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 22, Mason Holum. In correction from earlier, 25, Lou Smith is in the game, and 14, Corey Denning in the game. So here come the Warriors trying to dig out of a 5-0 hole against really a B squad here for the Raiders. They've got Corey Denning in playing in the midfield. The majority of their starters are sitting on the bench. Corner kick. Lewis Larson taking it. Setting up again. Has had some nice deliveries on the set plays here, has Larson. Numbers forward for the Warriors. Larson playing the ball towards the penalty spot. Landing, that's not good defending there from the Raiders. Luke Beckemeyer here on the ball, getting yanked, getting pulled. I'm not quite sure why there wasn't a call there. There was a heck of a lot of grabbing and yanking and tugging. All's well that ends well with the Raider goal kick, but that's, I'm going to call that one differently. And another substitution coming in. Looks like this is Liam O'Kelly, number 9. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 9, Liam O'Kelly. So O'Kelly in. And looks like he's going to get his first chance on the ball here. Looking for Trevor Nava-Barber. Can't connect with him. Ball's played out though. O'Kelly. Ooh, good run there by Seidel. Like that. O'Kelly sees it. Connor Seidel pressuring. Cleared up and out. Throwing Raiders. 63rd minute of play. Connor Seidel on the ball here for the Raiders. Hudson leading 5-0 and really controlling the game. Busy couple of weeks here for the Raiders. They've got a game tomorrow night. They've got games next Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this is a great chance with the heavy slate of games for tonight with some of their starters to get a chance to get some fewer minutes. Throwing for the Warriors. Cleared up by Ober, settled by Larson, only as far as Nick Thompson. Thompson chases it down, slots it through, nobody there. Cleared back in by number 17, Holtman. Finds Denning. Denning back to Holm. Holm to Ober. Cole Ober following Coach Solom's instructions, looking for Connor Seidel. Mason Holm there on the ball. Ooh, Seidel trying to find the run of Luke Beckemeyer there, deflected, and here come the Warriors with a great opportunity. Unable to connect on the pass. Lovely job there by Bennett Sparling to step up. Can't find the feet of a teammate, but it does find Denning. Denning looking to slot through for Chase MacArthur. And now to Luke Beckemeyer, just beyond his reach, but he is able to chase it down. I think that Chase MacArthur was going to make that run to the corner for him. Did not do so, but Beckemeyer's continued pressure is able to win a throw-in for the Raiders. Sparling here with a throw-in. Looking for MacArthur in the corner. MacArthur stumbles and falls. Played out. Nope, not out. As far as Sparling, stuck under his foot. Throw-in Warriors. And here come the Warriors looking to quickly counterattack with the throw-in. Now settled. Raiders tracking back. Mason Holm on the ball. Corey Denning chasing him down. Nolan. Won by Sparling. Good position there defensively. Touches it around. You can just see the second unit has not had a chance to be on the field much tonight, and they're struggling to put together passes. Lewis Larson here now, defended by Mason Holm. Now Thompson there. Holm on Larson. One out by Liam O'Kelly. Cole Schnorr won the ball, but touch a little bit heavy as it rolls out. Raider throw in. Liam O'Kelly over for it. Looking for Connor Seidel. To Burley. Burley back up and in for number 13, Joey Schmitz. Lewis Larson right away looking to play quickly. Oh, a little bit of a deflection there from Ober. Bennett Sparling with a fantastic effort there. Really great work rate for these last couple of minutes. Looks like he got tripped up. Referee looks at least a little bit of advantage, realizes that there is none and calls the foul. Free kick for the Raiders. Sparling on it. Back to Ober. Big kick from Ober. Finds Corey Denning, settles it, touches around, gets around the defender. Now looking, finds Liam O'Kelly. O'Kelly with time. Finds the feet of Seidel. Seidel turns. There's linking some passes together now. As soon as I say that, I jinx him. My apologies. Pressure there from Beckemeyer and from MacArthur. Causes a Warrior player to kick the ball out. Throw in. Rice Lake. 67th minute of play here. About 24 minutes left. Hudson looking to extend their lead from 5-0. If they're smart, they're looking to keep a shutout. It's Lou Smith. Out for a Warrior throw-in. Mason Holm going for the big boot, finds Luke Beckemeyer, touches it over to the overlapping run from Smith. Nicely done there, nice combination. Smith keeps the pressure up. One back by Rice Lake, deflected out for a Warrior throw-in. Lewis Larson battling with Bennett Sparling there. Beckemeyer steps back, falls to Larson again. Nice little touch there. Looking to play the early ball, and the run wasn't on. Runs out. Biedermeier, or excuse me, not the German art movement, but rather Jared Biederman will take the goal kick. Wonder how many times Jared Biederman gets confused for the Biedermeier movement. Probably not very often. Liam O'Kelly on the ball. Touches back to Denning. Switches it over to Beckemeyer. He's got one man on his back. Maintains possession. Picks his head up. Ball given away. Tempted to win back there by Nava Barber. And, Larson almost on the ball there. Danger man. Well cleared out by Cole Ober. And here come the Rice Lake Warriors on Joey Schmitz. He's got a little bit of time. Pressured by Liam O'Kelly. Looking to cut it. Looking to cut him. Slide it across. Great job there. Cover defense. Second man defending by Corey Denning. Well done. Good defensive shape. Raiders win the ball. Up to Chase MacArthur. Looking to run through. Peterson on the ball. Burley for the Warriors. Burley carrying it. Cutting. Goes from one side. Goes back to the other. Deflected over. Seidel hit his hands, but looks like that was maybe more of a ball hit the hand instead of hand hitting the ball. Looking for the big switch. Unable to keep it in. The Warriors throw in Raiders. Seidel on the ball, taking on two defenders. MacArthur stepped over to provide some support. Seidel played a through ball. A little bit of miscommunication, but it is cleared out for a Raider throw-in. O'Kelly over to take it. Lou Smith. Corey Denning comes over. Slips past him. Looking for Seidel. Lois Larson in a good spot. Seidel wins the ball back. Tries to turn. Good effort there to maintain possession. Nice little touch now. It's getting in each other's way a little bit there. Fantastic effort there. Guys grabbing, pulling. Getting a little frustrated, are they? Smart by both players to walk away. Foul called on Trevor Navabarber. Joey Schmidt's fighting harder for Kelly. He's getting a little bit frustrated there too. Might have swatted a little. Not going to die on that. The club's coming over for Rice Lake. But 11 was already in the game. It's 10. Who's the other one? We don't know. We didn't see his number.
Into the game for the Warriors, number 10, Griffin Van Gelder, number 20, Ben Campbell.
Chuck, when you find a good opportunity, just let us know. We can change the
Narrowly missing the net. Goal kick.
Sorry about this, Chuck.
So, after a little bit of technical difficulty on the audio, We're back here. It's a little more peaceful probably without yours truly yapping at you, but want to keep you as best as possible informed, abreast of the happenings of the game. As it stands, we're in the 73rd minute of play. The Raiders lead the Warriors by a score of 5-0. And this looks like a great opportunity. Love the ball by Denning. Love even more the effort by number 00, Zach Holmstrom, to come off his line. He read that early. He saw it early. He came out aggressively. Fantastic goalkeeping. Oh, and we've got stoppage of time. And we'll see what's going on. We got a player down. Lewis Larson's down. So clock stopped for injury. And looks like, let's see if we can see who's coming in here. Looks like that's Peterson. Now into the game for the Warriors, number 16, Ethan Peterson. So Larson has to leave the game for injury. Peterson in for him. Raiders back on the ball. Connor Seidel. Pressured one by Lou Smith to Chase MacArthur, looking to give it back to Smith. Ooh, Trevor Nava-Barber. Nice job. He and Smith combined to win the ball back. Now if they can maintain possession here, it's a little messy. Nicely done, Seidel, right away to MacArthur. Looking over the top for Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer pressuring hard. Good job by the, love the effort by the second unit here. Really working hard defensively, pressuring, not letting up. Obviously don't have the rapport with one another that the first unit does, but there's one thing you can always bring to the game, and that's effort. And I think it's commendable, the effort that these guys have put in, working hard to earn more minutes. That's what you want to see from your second unit. Goal kick, Raiders. So final 15 minutes of the game, final quarter hour. Again, looking to see here from this Raiders second unit if they can maintain the effort, both offensively and defensively, if they can continue to pursue and win the ball. If they can start maybe to find a little bit of flow offensively, that's return pass is a nice attempt. Chase MacArthur certainly has got his money's worth running tonight. And intelligent play there to let it run out for a Raider corner kick. Typically a two-man gig, especially when the starters are in the game. Looks like this time we're going to go with Corey Denning taking it. Far post, looking for Holm. Falls to Trevor, to MacArthur, and it's a goal for the Raiders in the 76th minute of play. That's going to be Chase MacArthur from Trevor Nava-Barber. Goal for the Raiders, scored in the 76th minute of play. My number 17, Chase MacArthur. Assisting on the play, number 15, Trevor Nava-Barber. MacArthur from Nava-Barber. Raiders 6, Warriors 0. And it looks like Tristan Byers entered. Looks like Tristan Byer also has entered the game for the Raiders, possibly. Oh, maybe not. My apologies. They did make one more substitution. See if we can pick up on who that is. I believe maybe Nick Thompson came back into the game. Ooh, nice ball over the top here. Here's a great opportunity for the Warriors. Working in, fighting in, attacking the goal. Good call. Touched out by the Raiders last. It's a goal kick. Or pardon me, it's a corner kick for the Warriors. And Joey Schmitz looks like he's checking back into the game here for the Warriors. Wide out nicely there by MacArthur. Finds Beckemeyer. Looking for Nava Barber. Back to Beckemeyer. Just a little bit beyond him. Touched out, though, by Luke. And throwing for the Warriors, which they take quickly, looking for Joey Schmitz. Able to get around one defender. Not able to get around the second. Throw in. Entering the game at the last stoppage for the Warriors, Joey Schmitz. Schmitz back. Good ball to the near post. Biederman out to take it. Nice job there by Jared Biederman. Coming off his line, picking up the ball, diffusing the situation. And now here's the restart, 78th minute of play. Chase MacArthur wins it over Burley. Unable to keep it in, though. Great effort there by Chase. Denning on the ball. Back to Thompson. Settles it. Back to Denning. Go to Biederman. Good choice. Jared settles. Resets. Clears it out. Falls to Chase MacArthur. He turns. Picks his head up. Looking for, just fell to Nava Barber, and here comes his opportunity. Takes a big touch through just a little bit too far. Picked up there by Zach Holmstrom. Good job again by the goalkeeper there for Rice Lake. Oh, misread that a little, did Bennett Sparling. Ooh, I like that first touch. Raiders had it covered defensively, but an interesting thought there from Ethan Peterson. Nava Barber flicks it onto nobody. Burley kicks it to Holm, I believe. Handball, good call. Free kick, Warriors. Entering the last 10 minutes of the game here, can the Raiders maintain their shutout? Cleared out nicely there off the free kick. Connor Seidel loses the ball there to Kemp. Kemp crosses it over. Cleared out by Luke Beckemeyer. Ball does stay in play for the time being. Nava Barber puts a little bit of pressure on, unable to keep it in. Throw in for the Warriors. Poked away there by Beckemeyer. Good pressure there by Luke. Nava Barber just clears it up and over. Number 17, Owen Holtman there heads it out. Connor Seidel in the middle of the park. Looking for the return pass, unable to connect on it. And here come the Warriors on the attack again, or attempting to get on the attack. Good job by Sparling there. Again, the Raiders' effort this evening has really been fantastic. Corey Denning looking for MacArthur. A lot of colliding, get a little bit more pushy here towards the end of the game. Again, Denning looking for the diagonal run, corner run there from MacArthur. Nice job defensively by Burley, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Raiders. Denning right away, head up, finds Smith. Smith turns, looking for Seidel. Just a little bit too heavy. Joey Smith playing it for the run down the right flank here of number 10, Griffin Van Gilder, but too far. Throw-in for the Raiders. Liam O'Kelly. Lou Smith. Over to Corey Denning. Denning back to Holm. Holm looking up. A little bit of confusion. Touched over to Sparling. Sparling able to keep it in. Turning on the Jets. Looking to get behind the defender. Nice job defensively positioning his body. Getting some push in. Shepherds it out. Goal kick. Warriors. 6-0 game. It's been a nice, balanced score sheet for the Raiders. 3 goals in the first half, 3 goals in the second half. For those of you that appreciate such things, on behalf of the Raider boys soccer team, you're welcome. Corey Denning settles nicely, drops it back to Nick Thompson. Thompson looking for, I'm not sure who. And here come the Warriors looking to get on the scoreboard. Great job by Corey Denning to recover and win the ball. Good effort there by Kemp to not let Denning start the attack, but it is a Raider throw-in. Looks like we've got substitution coming in for the Rice Lake Warriors. Lucas Ho, perhaps. Sparling on the throw-in. Knotted out, throw-in for the Raiders. 83rd minute of play. Beckemeyer looking to recover there. Peterson on the ball. Lou Smith steps in to win it. Peterson gets it back. Oh. My apologies. And here we go on the break again. Really looking to play direct here are the Raiders this last 15 minutes or so. Beckemeyer there to Nava Barber. Nice job. Oh, looking for the return pass. Just can't connect. Comes off the foot of a Warrior player. Corner kick, Raiders. Mason Holm coming up for the corner kick here. Nick Thompson staying back. Bennett Sparling staying back. Ball falls to Seidel. He's got one man on him, two men on him, trying to turn. One back nicely there by the Warriors. Cutting inside. Corey Denning recovers. Pokes it out. Throw in for the Warriors. Looks like that is number 9, Lucas Ho coming in. Now into the game for the Warriors. Number 9, Lucas Ho. 85th minute of play here. Lucas Ho enters the game for the Warriors. They are looking to get on the board, not get shut out here, and ruin a perfect home start to the 2018 season. Well, not ruin, but maybe sully a little for the Hudson Raiders. As it stands right now, they've got a shutout. They've scored 6 goals, 3 in the first half, 3 in the second half. They've had a chance to get a invaluable experience for a number of second unit players. As they're setting up again zonally here, 2 on each, or 1 on each post, 3 across the 6 with some markers. 1 there initially by Burley, cleared out. Oh, look at MacArthur just working hard. Beckemeyer again over the top looking for MacArthur. Lots of time, but they're going to have to be careful because Chase can chase. And his pressure causes an errant pass from the Warriors, resulting in a Raider throw-in. Liam O'Kelly going to take it for the Raiders. Looking for Connor Seidel, surrounded by 2 defenders. 3 defenders now. Takes 1 touch, settles it back for Corey Denny. Nicely done to work out of that pressure there. Over to Sparling. Sparling to Luke Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer back to Sparling. Nice little combination here. Again, it takes a little bit of time when you haven't been in the game and you're playing with players with whom you aren't extremely familiar, but you can see glimpses of that. This unit's starting to put some passes together, which is exciting. Throw in, Raiders. Tell you, it's been an exciting, fun game. I think the only things better in the game tonight have been the weather and the camera work. O'Kelly to Denning, back to O'Kelly, takes 1 touch, head up, looking to slot it through. Unable to do so, but it falls back to Denning. Denning looking to go right over the top. That looks like MacArthur was in an offsides position. Yep, and the assistant referee has correctly judged him to have been in an offsides position when that ball was played. Free kick, Warriors. '87th minute, about 3.5 minutes left here. Warriors wrapping up their first home game of the season with a comfortable win. Again, good pressure from the Raider players. Earns a throw in. Nice step up there. Final minutes of the game, Connor Seidel on the ball to Trevor Nava-Barber, back to Seidel, back to Nava-Barber. To Lou Smith, looking to split the defenders for Seidel, able to do so. Seidel's first touch just can't settle the ball in a lot of traffic, understandable. Back to Denny, looking for Smith, and oh, good job by Corey Denny to step in and win the ball back there, prevent a counterattack from the Warriors. Drops it off to Thompson. Thompson takes one touch, splits defense to Smith. Smith under pressure over to Nava-Barber. Switches it over for Beckemeyer, is unable to settle it, but pokes it through, and Chase MacArthur giving chase, falls to Lou Smith. Shoot, Lou, shoot, Lou. Oh, that first touch was just heavy. Great sliding tackle there by number 14, Cole Clark, to prevent Smith from getting by. Clears it out. Throw in for the Raiders. Minute and a half left here. They can smell the goal again. Here's Luke Beckemeyer on the ball, trying to split it through there. Nice job positionally from Colborne Alberg. Smith. Ooh, swing and a miss there. Burley in the Johnny on the spot, or Warrior on the spot as the case may be. Clears it out ahead of MacArthur. Thrown for the Raiders as we enter the final minute of play in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Raiders, 1 minute left to add to their lead. Warriors, 1 minute left to get on the board. Denny looking to step around, unable to do so. Falls back to Smith. Plays it over to Liam O'Kelly first time. O'Kelly with a little back heel looking to leave it for Barber. Unable to do so. Good physical battle. Ball looks like is judged to have come out last off a Warrior player. O'Kelly looking for somebody. Can't find anybody. Now for Seidel. Seidel tries to take it off his chest. Settles for Nava-Barber. I like Nava-Barber's thought there. First time. There's a lot of space. Nobody making the run as we enter the final 30 seconds of play with the ball in Zach Holmstrom's hands. He punts it out. Finds Lucas Ho. Ho able to keep it in, and could this be the opportunity the Warriors have been waiting all game for? Ho cuts it back. Unable to keep it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's the game, with the Raiders defeating the Warriors by a score of 6-0. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played game. Drive safe, everybody. So that is the game. Final score, Hudson 6, Rice Lake 0. Hudson got there in the first half, scoring 3 goals. 35th minute, an unassisted goal by Sam Ross. In the 40th minute, Luke Johnson scored on an assist from Connor Johnson. And in the 43rd minute, Colton Prater scored off an assist from Luke Johnson. Colton Prater restarted the scoring again in the 54th minute with a penalty kick that he had earned directly after a corner. In the 59th minute, Tyg O'Kelly scored with an assist from Nick Thompson. And in the 76th minute, the scoring was closed by number 17, Chase MacArthur, with an assist from number 15, Trevor Nava-Barber. On behalf of Rex and Adam, this has been Chuck Bublitz bringing you Raider boys soccer from Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.